Hi everyone, I'm Allie Sky Bennett, and welcome to Red Tower Entertainment's 2025 Spooktacular Film Fest for Horror and Sci-Fi, brought to you here today by Block of Horror. What a better way to spend Halloween than in an immersive world full of horror fans and gamers watching movies. Red Tower started as a single horror-focused YouTube channel in 2023 with a small but mighty collection of short horror films created by award-winning filmmaker and creature designer Matt Cunningham and his friends. Powered by serial entrepreneur and performance marketing pioneer Jason Goldsmith, we've since grown into the Red Tower Entertainment Network, a next-generation production and distribution company with an ever-expanding network of channels in a vast array of niches, many of which hold movies at the center. Speaking of which...
Hey everyone, I'm Kimmy Saraceno from Beyond the Grave Movies, where we dig up the darkest corners of Hollywood to uncover the unbelievable horror films that never made it to the screens. From scrap sequels and canceled crossovers to forgotten reboots and leaked scripts, we uncover the terrifying tales of the horror movies that you were never meant to see. And then we show you what it might have actually looked like. I'm thrilled to be co-hosting the Spooktacular Film Fest Awards ceremony, Allie, and I can't wait to see all of the 2025 official selection screening throughout this Blocktoberfest weekend.
Me too. As professional storytellers and veterans of the entertainment industry, the Spooktacular Film Fest was conceived as a new kind of pipeline, one that brings together and showcases the work of emerging genre filmmakers, but subverts the offline rules and standards of the traditional festival circuit by giving all official selections a highly promoted release on one of our YouTube channels in the year prior to this festival. Filmmakers benefit by sharing global audiences and engaging with them and each other through the power of YouTube.
Yeah, times have changed. YouTube is no longer a place where short films go to die. The landscape has shifted into this sort of creator-centric ecosystem that prioritizes niche audiences, giving filmmakers unprecedented opportunities to find their fans, build buzz, make money, and even launch their careers directly onto the platform, without having to rely on traditional industry gatekeepers.
Exactly. Our Red Tower Horror and Lunar 42 channels provide a home to artists who don't put guardrails on their creativity. We look for originality, strong production design, and visual storytelling with a clear point of view. Shoestring budgets don't deter us. We just want genre films that feel like they're made by genre fans.
Well, that's what everyone wants, isn't it?
And that's what these filmmakers are serving up hot.
Let's take a look at the incredible array of horror and sci-fi films that were selected this year.
That was very nice.
Actually, this just isn't working. It's you.
Damn. So good. I'm blown away.
Right? We'll be screening these films throughout Blocktoberfest weekend from within the Block of Horror Theater. Just scan this QR code for the complete run of show, or pop over to Red Tower and Lunar 42 on YouTube to watch anytime.
And now, without further ado, let's award some awards.
Today's winners will receive $2,200 in cash prizes, a personalized trophy designed exclusively for the Spooktacular Film Fest, a branded merch item of choice from our online bonfire store with the Spooktacular logo or Red Tower, Lunar 42, or the official selection laurels. You get to choose. And most importantly, ongoing support from us, the Red Tower team, as we navigate future opportunities for you and your film. Let's begin where it all begins, the story.
From demons seeking revenge, to the one right under your nose, to technology turning on you in the darkest way. It's not easy to tell a story with a satisfying arc in just a few minutes, but these storytellers delighted us with their ingenuity and creativity. Here are the nominees for Best Original Story.
A Grim Tale, Philip's Funhouse, written by Jake Frazier.
Record of his past that he wants to keep hidden.
Devil's Dilemma, written by Darren Coyle.
Worthless and not deserving of love.
Don't Hate Me, written by Edmund Carson.
That's not me in those videos.
The Hiccup Man, written by Nate Fisher.
For the Hiccup Man is real and he's coming for you.
Match, written by Victor Basalote. Mother, written by Gary J. Hewitt.
Our Earth is beautiful and we've got the gods.
The White Rabbit, written by Anthony Warnes.
And the winner is...
The White Rabbit, written by Anthony Warnes. With its familiar beginning that soon spirals into twists that keep you guessing right up to the last moment, the surreal and psychotic behavior of this disturbing villain is nothing compared to the daily horror the protagonist faces. Congratulations.
These directors each brought their stories to life with artful visual specificity, resulting in captivating short films that pack the punch on screens of all sizes. Here are the nominees for Outstanding Direction.
A Caution for the Wise, directed by Gaius Brown. Don't Hate Me, directed by Edmund Carson.
It's me! Or should I say you?
Kraken Mare, directed by Francisco Garcia Mateos. Match, directed by Victor Basalote. Mother, directed by Gary J. Hewitt. The White Rabbit, directed by Anthony and Hannah Warnes.
And the winner is...
The White Rabbit, directed by Anthony and Hannah Warnes. These directors have created a gritty, textured world that tightens around the protagonist with every beat, getting smaller and smaller until the walls finally close in. The White Rabbit is truly a film that burrows under your skin and refuses to let go. Congratulations again.
From grotesque creatures to ripped flesh to the undead, good practical effects deliver a tangible magic to their films that you could almost feel you could reach out and touch. Although practicals were scarce across the board this year, there were a few that stood out. Here are the nominees for Coolest Practical Effects or Monster.
Matrimony. Staycation. The Walls of Horror.
And the winner is...
Matrimony. Though the moment is brief, the image of the undead, inside-out body in Derek Bensonhaver's Matrimony packs a punch. The skinless face, exposed brain, intestines sprawled across the floor. It was wet and gross in the best possible way. Congratulations.
They don't call it movie magic for nothing. Sometimes it takes a little extra oomph to really wow your audience and keep them talking about your film long after the lights come up. Here are the nominations for Outstanding Visual Effects.
Lumberjack. Mead.
Oh my.
Tearing it down.
And the winner is
Mead. Mead holds the distinction of being the only film in filmmaking history to feature live-action actors in a 100% animated environment that was produced, directed, and animated by one person. That person is J. Allen Williams. Congratulations.
The next category is the Audience Choice Award. It has no formal nominees. All official selections are contenders, with the winners determined by the viewers at home around the world. Each film's performance during the first 30 days on YouTube is compared side by side with the others in its category. We review all the nerdy statistics in YouTube analytics to determine which films have risen to the top. Let's start with the Sci-Fi category. Every film on the Lunar 42 channel is different from the next and will appeal to vastly different audiences. But the channel's first feature left the short films in the dust.
In a chase across the galaxy, a self-aware AI spaceship uses illusion as a powerful weapon against enemy pursuers.
Receiving the win for Outstanding Visual Effects, the winner of the Audience Choice Award for Sci-Fi is Mead. Congratulations.
And now for the horror category. In its first 30 days online, it racked up over 20,000 hours of watch time and 300,000 views. Today, that number is well over 1 million with no signs of stopping. It's a title you've heard many times tonight already. The winner of the Audience Choice Award for Horror is The White Rabbit. As you've seen and heard about today, there were so many impressive, exceptional films selected this year. But only one can receive the top honor and be designated as Absolutely Spooktacular Best of Best. Here are the nominees. Don't Hate Me, written and directed by Edmund Carson. Mother, written and directed by Gary J. Hewitt. The White Rabbit, written by Anthony Warnes, directed by Anthony and Hannah Warnes. And the winner is The White Rabbit. Written by Anthony Warnes, directed by Anthony and Hannah Warnes. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Thank you, filmmakers, for letting us share your work with the world.
And thanks to the audience and especially our YouTube fans and subscribers. We couldn't have done this without your support. Thank you so much for coming through. Stick around. These amazing films are screening right now and all weekend long.
Thank you, Kimmy, for hosting with me. Guys, go check out Beyond the Grave Movies. She is awesome. Thank you, Block of Horror, for hosting us. Thank you, Atari, for sponsoring Blocktoberfest weekend.
We'll see you next year. Until then,
Have a spooktacular Halloween.